Make sure you push them today.
Oh, it's pushed. Frame is live today, at least. Yes.
Okie dokie. Let's do this thing. Quiet on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And no other friggin' better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, two idiots who misinterpret the news so you don't have to. The dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Les.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another exciting edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack. And I am being attacked by Tyrion.
Yes, the kitty attack.
Pet me. Yes. Giveaways are open on both streams. You do need to do ! Bundle me to get in on the streamer bundles. If you want to get in on the Steam Key giveaway on Laz's side, that is ! I love free shit. If you want to get in on the Steam Key giveaway on my side, it's pound the bootay. And Laz told me that I forgot to actually click the go live button on my side yesterday. I don't know. I was working the entire time.
Big light on again today, or no? Just extra shiny.
It's on. Oh, overhead light is on. Yes. Considering I've got like the windows could be completely open and there's no light coming in other than like some side stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, you were extra blotchy on screen. That's all. I can always tell when that additional light's on.
That's all your fault. And Cece has a question about whether or not there's any news and do we have a roadmap yet? He said that in local chat.
Yes, I saw that.
No.
There's as much news as there was yesterday, which is not a whole lot.
Whole lot of nothing.
Now,
considering you didn't even post anything on in Discord for today?
Well, yesterday I was working on a revisit of the Black Friday sale, which you really should have been here for.
Oh man.
And I think I just want to recap a little bit of that just so you get a chance to give your 2 cents on this one here in a minute. But
Okay.
yesterday we got sidetracked with some marbles thanks to a whole bunch of donations by Waldo and a bunch of other folks. So Waldo
Yeah.
originally said news, but then the hype train got triggered and the donations kept coming in. So after I continued and finished that topic, as I
Yeah.
alluded to the fact of how much news there was, and just to show you all, uh, if I go to my latest alerts, usually this page is like really, really, really full. And
Oh.
and this page, you'll notice is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, yesterday, and today. And usually it's full of just a whole bunch of other stuff, from like day by day, not just recapping the whole week there. And you can see how slow things are here during this period. Now, before we get
Yeah.
started, though, I've got to go ahead and do that spiel and say, welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Hump Day, November 20th, 2024, here inside and outside Shroud the Avatar. And at this point in time, it used to be that we were one day away from the release in November, but not happening this year. And of course, we would have already had pre-release notes, which we don't get anymore. So
Ooh.
TC wants to know, is there any news? Yeah, there's a couple of these topics here that we'll cover. Um, any roadmap? Yeah, well, we're still waiting for that next meeting to happen, of course.
Waiting for something, man.
Yeah. But I want to revisit this just because, I think you have 2 cents to include on this.
Ow.
Call McNally? I mean, those people that used to make roadmaps?
Rand McNally.
Rand McNally, that's right.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Since you're going to like sit there and try and inflict as much pain on me and draw blood,
Conjura Dragon says, do we need some news
I
from
shall
Germany for
take care of
Shroud the Avatar? I don't know. Do we?
Oh,
We
we
tried.
need
We
things
tried.
to be done.
Steam has
We,
removed
we.
SOTA from its shop.
What's that?
German Steam has removed SOTA from its shop due
Really?
to German
What?
regulations. SOTA
Oh.
has no age regulation, no age restriction. And in
That's
Germany,
funny.
since November 15th, no game may be sold that has no specific age restriction.
That is
Oh.
hilarious.
Interesting.
I mean, doesn't it have an age restriction in the U.S.? Ow.
It has on the box. It has a voluntary age restriction of MP13, but that is
Yes.
voluntary and does not count for Germany. It needs either an official from the German USK, the agency that gives age restrictions, for example, the 12 years for Ultima 8, or it needs to fill a survey, a form for Steam, so that Steam gives an internal age restriction.
Very
That's
interesting.
funny.
That is interesting.
Bifurian.
And how did you come to find this out, Conjure? I'm just curious.
I visited the shop site and it was not there. It was a, oops, this page cannot display it due to internal settings for Germany. So when you have the game, you can still play it. You can still visit the community forum in Steam, but on the shop site, it is no longer offered for sale or for download until it gets an age restriction from either the USK or from Steam.
Huh, very interesting. Because
That is pretty funny.
yeah, because they're on the ball, making sure all their paperwork is up to speed and all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. Now, is that coming
yeah.
as part of the EU restrictions, or is that just a Steam, or what is that related to?
Germany.
Well, I know there's compliance
That
for
would
the
be German
EU all across the
specific.
board, right? That's what I'm trying to get
Well,
at. Is it just German specific?
well,
As
so
far as I know, it's only Germany.
Only Germany. Okay, interesting.
and was that reported in the forums already?
I did post it in the German forum
Oh, okay.
so that no one
It,
gets scared when he sees that the game is no longer on the store. But I haven't seen
yeah,
any official post on the forum.
yeah.
Yeah,
You'll probably want to put it in the
I was
main
gonna
German,
say
the
that.
the the new the general discussion,
Yeah, I
because I
wouldn't
don't
put it
think
in the
anybody
German
pays attention to
forums.
the German forum.
Yeah, all those forums are pretty much dead unless you guys from Germany are just using it amongst yourselves. But yeah, I would go ahead and drop that one in the general forum, Conjure, and just let them know. Meanwhile, tonight, if I get a chance, I'll let Laney know that that's been reported as well. And Tina is saying he knew that. Change came up on the Foxtail Discord. He guess he reported it on the forum
Yeah.
already. And they're Ukrainian, a little war zone, and managed to get their game updated. So let's see. Here's let's put this up on screen. Yeah, this is Germany only. You got that link from Conjure there?
Hold on, I got to go find the German forums.
Oh no, the one he just posted there
Where? Oh,
in
in
chat.
your link. Yeah. Yes. With an update to Valve's Steamworks documentation, that now makes clear that the game developers have a deadline of November 15th, 2024 to ensure an age rating is provided. If one is missing from that date, the games simply won't display to Steam customers in Germany. Which is probably also one of the reasons that some of our keys don't work for our German players that we give out.
Oh, might be. Is I really only
Yeah.
ran into that once or twice, and the only person who I
Yeah.
think has run into that problem is Conjure.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And the funny part is, developers will need to thankfully complete Steam's built-in content questionnaire
truthfully.
and publish. Truthful. Well, we know the issue there. Yeah. What do I need to complete this question? You can complete the questionnaire at any time. Games without a German age rating will be hidden from customers in Germany starting November 15th, 2024. If I fill out the questionnaire, is my game guaranteed to remain visible or available to in Germany? No. There are certain kinds of content that are not allowed for sale to customers in Germany. If present in your game, this content must be disclosed in the content questionnaire. Please complete the questionnaire. Completed completely and truthfully, Steam will automatically generate an appropriate rating for your game in Germany. If the generated ratings allow it, your game will automatically become visible to customers in Germany. What if my game has a USK rating? If your game has been issued an age rating by going through the rating process directly with USK, you may also enter that information within the store page editor for your game. This is rare. If you do not have an agreement directly with USK, do not enter a USK rating. The Shroud math got Shroud math, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Wolfenstein would
But
be not a good thing for that then, huh? You can't get Wolfenstein in Germany.
it would be something that, no, you can't. Da, 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 da.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Yes.
Moving right along. Thank you, Conjurer, for that submission, and thank you for that update.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Conjure.
Yeah, there's several modified versions of Wolfenstein that do not have that imagery. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
And
Yep. But
I'm
yeah,
not
I mean
I'm
it.
not actually saying that word because, sometimes the censors on
Well, I mean, what
Twitch
we're
might
discussing,
yeah, but still.
like,
Yeah.
if you have a game that provides the um, bad guys in World War II in a positive light, you will get removed from Germany, definitely. And and realistically, if you're doing that stuff, you're a, a, you violated the D-bad rule, anyways.
That's right. Don't
Um,
be a dick.
yeah, yeah, um, yes. The weird thing about that, Wolfenstein forbidden, being forbidden for signs of the third douche crew,
Yeah, so you can
would
say
be that
that. You
the
just
fact
can't
that
say the other word.
you're playing um, with a guy Blaskowitz, who's I believe Jewish, and killing the douche canoes. I don't know,
Yeah.
something weird there. Da, 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 da.
But are you ready to visit this topic? Because I definitely want to see your reaction when you read this.
Which topic am I bringing up?
We're going to jump back to the Black Friday topic from yesterday
Okay,
because
on
you
the
weren't here.
Black Friday sale, what did you want me to look
I
at?
want you to go to Himu Lightbringer's response
Okay,
underneath Morkin.
okay. Actually, Black Friday sales have a huge effect, not to be ignored, and those that do are fools. I have managed a hardware store for years, and I can tell you Black Friday is one of the largest shopping events in the year, and any company that does not take advantage is just a stupid, plain and simple. The numbers don't lie. Look at Blizzard Entertainment and a giant in the gaming industry. They have Black Friday sales every year, and they are many more gaming companies that do the same. But here's the thing to do nice, like 50% off Black Friday sale and rake in surplus revenue in your fourth quarter, or it's not up to you after all, as I don't cost you anything in the games that, like casinos, they literally have a license to print money in the game. You're selling pixels. What's the cost? What's the overhead of these pixels? Nothing. You may as well be selling air. Anything you can make off is 100% profit, and to not take part in a spending holiday in which most folks have been primed to let loose their wallets on is just dumb. But I digress. As soda seems more and more like they are allergic to making money. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll say this.
There we go.
How many years have I specifically, and Laz as well, mentioned the failure to understand their own business plan?
I just love the fact that, he understands that Pixel Crack is exactly that. It's a license
Yes.
to print money. I mean,
Oh,
literally,
absolutely.
literally.
I'm very, 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 very aware of that.
And Drip coming with the famous comment.
Yeah. Yes. The Chris Spears comment of Chris has spent the better part of 2 years in his attempt to make Shroud of the Avatar less and less money focused. Yeah. Yes. That is a direct quote from Chris Spears. By the way, that's pinned in our Discord channel. And why are people texting me right now? Da, da, da. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, Mike, aka CC, games can run a 50% off sale and still make profit. Absolutely, for the most part.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. But as we covered last week, back in the day, they already cut their prices by 50%.
Yes, and I mean they don't understand their own business model. They never have, and they have made slight attempts to be aware of it, but like we still have the vault in the game. That shit shouldn't exist. Like if you go into the Crown Shop right now and you type in the year 2014, you can still get the ornate cornucopia from 2014, as well as the 2015, as well as the 2016, as well as the 2017, as well as there is none for 2018, but there is a fall wreath for 2019. Then that takes us to 2020, and imagine that, nothing there. 2021, nada. 2022, there is one turkey statue. I mean, it's like,
Yeah, forget
they don't
why
understand their own.
18 was the really screwed up year.
I, I mean, do you remember the total eclipse cloak, Laz?
Yes.
Why is that still on the fucking Crown Shop?
Oh, again, why are the 2014 items still on the ground shop?
Yes.
At least that one's this year. I mean, that one I could sort of understand because it's still 2024. But
Yeah.
the ones from 10 years ago should really yeah.
When was that total eclipse? March, April?
Well,
Why is it
again,
still there?
yeah.
I mean, this is one where it's like, hey, we're doing everything we can really to make Shroud less and less money. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Oops. Let's see.
Now, of course, are we expecting a sale come next week? Absolutely. Is it going to be a 50% off sale? Most likely not, because they're stuck in their ways of 20 and 30% off. And they're probably hard coded. Yeah, 20, just a 20% off, LOL, says CC.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Is
Well,
And I'm wondering if that's only because it's hard coded in whatever it is that they, switch on and switch off. And either nobody knows how to go in and edit it, or just that's you get stuck in a rut sometimes.
well, I
And
mean,
yeah,
part of that is, I mean, a lot of that is their own fault for the way that they coded a bunch of things. Like, still, like they should be able to do things from the back end and turn things on the back end quickly. Instead, they have to release a game patch for everything.
but if we
Which
take
is
them down, we can't sell them. People who don't
yeah.
understand how free to play works. Yeah, well, the idea is you put new stuff out there for people to gobble up. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not going to rehash this bad, but the money that was lost just between myself and Jack, you know, is a pretty
Yeah, hundreds
substantial.
of dollars a month.
Yeah, it's a pretty substantial chunk of money yearly, at least, and that's
Oh
just
yeah.
two of us. Now imagine the thousands of people who used to have accounts or used to play. We covered that person who chimed in that they were banned a couple months ago, and all the haters jumped on that post before it was deleted. And these are people that you don't see, unless
Oh
it's bad
yeah.
press. Unless
And
it's bad press,
and
they don't chime in at all. Which
and
is
one of
just
them I know spent at least $70,000 on
yeah,
items for the game.
and would be spending, copious amounts still if the game
Yes.
had gone, down that right path of keeping things fresh. I mean, at
Yeah.
what point do you realize that, most everything here in the Crown store, either people have already got, and your new player base is not going to be enough people to continue to buy all this stuff. Now,
Mhm.
I can understand like the adventure design stuff and the houses, the fireworks, the dyes, the consumable stuff that people need to replenish over and over and over. But when you get to a point of somebody like myself, say, I'm just going to bring this list up here. You know, I have, you know, all these properties, and I'm just going to go ahead and show you how many I actually have in inventory. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I still have 14 deeds that are unused in my inventory, aside from everything that you see that's already placed. But right now, it's getting to the point where I don't have use for 14 deeds at this moment because I'm waiting for uh, you know, places to use them, and B, somebody in their infinite wisdom decided that there wasn't going to be any lots in towns in episode two places. So the only places in episode two that have lots are player-owned towns,
Player-owned towns.
and uh, that's not always the places I want to place. I have, I think, one over there in a town called Belly of the Snake. It was one of the very first ones, and it's right there as you enter into Mist Render. So the only reason why I'm there is because you see that as soon as you enter. But otherwise, I'm not going meandering through and going to some of those towns that nobody's ever going to go to on a regular basis, and try and place towns and vendors. As it is, I got to admit I've been slacking on my vendor stocking because just it's losing its appeal with all the tediousness of having to do 10 stack, 10 stack, 10 stack, 5 stack, 5 stack, 10 stack, 10 stack, instead of being able to put, say, 2,000 of this, 2,000 of that. And, it's just getting too repetitious and too boring at this point. Which, and I mean, just to give you all an idea, here's my mailbox. And this is what's expiring in a couple days, and soon you'll see there's quite a bit that's going to go over to my bank because I've just been too lazy. But now I'm going to run over to my bank real quick and show you just how much this has been affecting even somebody like myself. And you're going to see
Oh,
here.
yeah. You doing a search for your expired mail?
Well, I don't have to do a search. It's going to be about, a quarter of my bank box. As you're going to see that all this expired mail, I just let go because it's just been too damn lazy. And you can see it's a shit ton. It's a metric shit ton. But a lot of this wood pulp or copper and stuff, I just been doing that just to give people stuff to do, but I don't need it. And just to show you how much I don't need it, if I do ore, you'll notice that, I've got a 32,000 stack. I've got 500 stacks that'll stack up there. So, I mean, I've got more of that. I got iron ore coming out my nose. I've got a whole bunch of gold. I got a whole bunch of silver. Not as much as I have of the other two, but, and that's just what you see here. I still have, you know, let's see. Do I have under my store items? Do I have ore in here? I bet you I have ore in here too. Yeah, I have another 30,000. I mean, I've got 60, 70, almost 75,000 copper ore. Why am I buying more? I really don't need to anymore. Iron ore. I've got 50, almost 60,000 iron ore. Why am I buying more? Just it comes down to why do I need to do it when I have all of this stuff that I'm just not using anymore? You know. And then the other stuff, again, it's just gotten so tedious. 10, 10, 10 of scrolls and potions or anything else that's a stack that I sell, food. Yeah, I'd like to be able to put like several hundred dragon stew in a pile and just be forget about it. Put it on 3 or 4 vendors and be done. And this is something that's been asked for repeatedly over the years and never, ever, ever gets addressed. And we're going to keep harping on it until such time as maybe somebody gets off their butt and addresses the fact that that's one of the things that's going to make people uh, engage in the game.
No, I mean that's them taking time to actually look at, hey, what is our revenue? Why is it? Why does it keep on dropping? What can we do to change it? And how do we commit to these things?
Well,
How long did it take them to remove heritage?
too long. But again, it took somebody to ask the question, how much money are you making off packaging of heritage items? And somebody decided to finally ask that question and do an audit, and they realized they weren't making any money. So it didn't make sense to keep that around. Now, I guess
Someone's
it's
at my
time.
door. Be right back.
I guess it's time to ask that same question of, how much money are you actually making off vault items, and is it worth the time to keep it there? Because and stack that against just any new items that you're in. And again, if we go over to the Crown Store, and once Jack gets back, and we do the recently added's got 37 items, which they're actually adding items. I mean, some of them, okay, the new dungeon rooms, I give them credit for. The fancy bucket hat, nice. Even though that specialty hat was just a little too much of a cash grab, in my opinion. Hello? Can you hear me now?
Testing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Welcome to the stream. I know you've been here.
Am I stuck?
But so I mean, like the squirrels, all they did was change the spawner from a carrot on the turkeys to, a banded turkey with barley. So, they just added barley as, the squirrels, they added a pine cone. Nice variants for, just different aesthetics. I get that, but, you got to do more than just recycle. Again, we've said plenty of times, if you take, last year's Christmas tree and reskin it with different colors and change it a little bit, that's okay. But Mike CC says, yeah, it's a pain to list hundreds of items, one. And Drip, why do you suppose they don't listen? It's not that they don't listen, I don't think, as much as they don't have the personnel, manpower, or the know-how to go ahead and pull that all out and redo it. Because when that stuff was done, it wasn't done in a very sensible way, in my opinion. And again, this is just my opinion. Yeah, Tina says, to some degree, they don't have the staff to make real changes, because that whole system would need a complete overhaul and rewrite. Now, can we go out to the Unity store and find a script? I don't know. Can we? We'll find that out in just a minute. But we're going to wait for Jack to get here. Actually, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to go ahead and pull my giveaway, and he can pull his when he gets back, which hopefully will be any moment. But I am going to close the streamer bundle giveaway. And our first winner of the day is Conjure Dragon. Congratulations, Conjure. As I go ahead and reopen that. There we go. And Conjure is not here on the lot today. You're welcome. Are you in the game? That is the question. No, you're not. You're not in the game. At least not under that character. Let's get Henry. Butcher. There we go. Get you a streamer bundle. Hope you win a lot. Literally, a lot. And
What is
here's
it?
Jack.
Streamer bundle time?
Streamer bundle time. That's right. Conjure
So that way I
Drag.
can say that Lomer is going to get something eventually. So as soon as Lomer makes his appearance on the lot, eventually we'll do a trade window for that.
You're fishing.
So what are we talking about now? Besides
I don't know.
the
Oh, you are fishing. Okay. I don't know why you didn't show up in the other list.
Shroud team not understanding their own business model.
Well, yeah, and why they don't listen and change that. And again, A, manpower, B, they would have to rip all that out. Now, can we take a look at the Unity store? Let's see.
What do you want to look at the
What?
Unity asset store?
Yeah, what would we look for on the Unity assets for marketplace? Supermarket, market simulator, stock market, medieval market.
Well, those would be more like physical assets.
Let's see. What's medieval market? Let's see. Okay, that would be okay.
You could always point out that it's finally here, the Black Friday sale for the Unity Asset Store with 50% off a bunch of flash deals that have 70% off.
Oh, what is that? Black Friday sale on the Unity Asset Store? What were you just talking about? A Black Friday sale?
Never heard of this Black Friday sale thing.
50% off 300 of the most popular assets, up to 70% off on flash deals. New deals added every 24 hours up until next week through Black Friday.
It's like, Yeah, let's click on that button that says Essentials. Ooh.
Where's Essentials?
It's on the far right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, none of those look like they're. Oh, Viking Village would be the closest one to something Shroud related. That's on page 1. Let's go back to.
Let's try
see.
vendors.
AI.
Vendor system. There we go. Here's a vendor system. That's what we're looking for. A vendor system.
Oh, where did you see that?
I typed in vendor and.
Okay. Vendor system.
Let's look at Marlboro's inventory system. That's for the animal controller, so that's really not.
Nah. Well, it's like we already kind of have a shitty inventory system. But like, There's all kinds of stuff.
Item management, collect and store items, inventory display, notification system, item spawner, inventory sets, item actions. Yeah.
Yep.
Weapons manager. Let's see.
They've got all kinds of stuff that's up for sale. I mean,
Inventory system free. Oh, look at that. Includes inventory, crafting, equipment, vendor, containers, skill bar, and loot. Easily
yeah.
manage
Look,
items, blueprints, currency, attributes, and other inventory things with a quite convenient editor extension.
hey, how about this one? Amplify shader editor. Or even the heroic fantasy creatures pack.
Or the basic inventory system for UI toolkit.
Mm-hmm.
Also free.
Yeah.
Let's oh, that's yeah, old school. Add item rarity, tooltip, refactor data store, refactor observable model. This package can be used to create various styles of inventories ranging from RPGs to RTS and city builders. Nice. And it's free. Free. That's just in the price range that we're looking for, right?
Hey, man. There's all kinds of stuff that they could be looking at.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Yep.
all sorts of stuff, but that's just what was under, vendor systems. And I'm just looking
Oh,
at the basics, right off the first page. There's all sorts of, stuff to look at, and yeah,
yes. So much stuff.
CC says also, where are we at here? I'm just gonna see. Got to be done for survival, right? Says Dwip. New content, half price. DC says also where it saves the price you last time you listed an item would be nice too. Yeah, that's a one that we covered last week, which Capheus was asking for, which was be able to just keep the price and make it easy to change prices, especially. I know CC has that problem a lot where, he wants to put stuff on sale and you got to go pull it off, relist it. 20,000 strokes later, you've got an item relisted and you got to do it again for, every individual item. Be nice if, like, let's go over here to this vendor real quick. They should have plenty on them. It'd be nice if I wanted to do, say, a 20% off of, my scrolls, and all I had to do is, that's Cynicist, but, right click on, whatever it is I wanted to rename that or reprice that, and then all the other prices of the same item I had would all reprice according to the base price. That would be really nice because you'll notice that, I got 10, 10, 10, 10. Jack's got 10, 10, 10, 10. And it just gets tedious. I mean, be nice just to be able to right click and change the number.
There would be all kinds of things. Or to put a massive stack of 32,000 up there and let someone play with the slider bar to
Buy whatever
choose how
they
many they
want.
want.
Yes. You need one, take one. If you want 2,000, take 2,000. Set a base
Yeah.
price.
And like these things are so hard. Oh, and Mike Soda's like, yes, Project Gorgon has that update for vendors. And that game also has a small dev team. Well, the hard part about our dev team is who's actually working on the project.
Says, Drip, that's the problem. They make enough to keep the servers now. Hiring the staff they need would mean they can't sustain that. I suppose they could try and take out a loan, but I know I wouldn't loan them money. Yeah. We know how money has been taken care of for the most part around here, and our wards of the money haven't done the most wise investments on spending that money, to say the least. So, but we're not going
No.
to go down that rabbit hole. Otherwise, Jack and I would be spending lots and lots and lots of money every month. But you want to talk about some taxidermy?
Some taxidermy
Taxidermy.
because Galorn wants to have a wish of this was mentioned a long time ago at SodaCon 2019. We already have mounted heads for wall deco, but we also need the ability to create a full taxidermy statue of bears, stags, wolves, etc. This would be perfect for hunting cabin or museum. Maybe have the recipe be the head, carcass, meat, and some hides and of some of the animals in the game. I would even love a stuffed rabbit or squirrel for deco. Don't forget the boars, man.
Yeah.
The bears and other things. There's all kinds of stuff there.
Could I make a jackalope?
Yeah. Okay. How the fuck is this working?
Tina, I was gonna say that, but I wasn't gonna say that out loud.
Let's see.
But yeah, why not? Go to full mile. You got the head trophies. That would make for some really cool deco. And again, add quite a bit of ambiance into the game.
Yep.
Yeah, stuffed Aether Dragon would be just as cool. I mean, how would you like to have, the full-size dragon on your keeper castle lot, just, showing it off, saying, hey, I killed this, and then stuffed it. Yeah, nothing to be
If
sorry about,
only
Tina. Nothing to be
these
sorry
things work.
about.
Okay, how do I connect this network?
And then, of course, Seal Astra says sub some mattresses, pillows, etc. for the meat, maybe. Yeah, you really wouldn't want the actual meat in the as the stuffing for the taxidermy, because that would get a little rancid after a
We'll do
while, I'm
something.
gonna guess. Yeah, yeah. Golden Cobalt Dragon, interesting. You do have it with the fish trophy, so zealots. Yeah, yeah. Is and
Well,
again,
I mean, that becomes the shroud of the half-assed. We
yeah.
do some things, but we don't
Let's
think about a whole lot
let's
of
run
others.
around here because we happen to have a big
A bunch of
taxidermy shark over here, which I happen to have.
hang.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, that would
Shroud of the
be,
half-ass?
yeah. I mean, we have the technology because we're doing that here with this. So why couldn't we take something like the bear rug? I mean, you got the bear rug artwork. You could have just taken this and stuffed it and made a full taxidermy out of it. Um, you know, again,
Yeah.
we got the heads and stuff over here. So you add the head with the body, you stuff it, you make a whole new skill out of it. Even the dragons, you got the purple dragon head there. It would be nice to have, the rest of the body.
Well, I think the one thing, like, for if you had a stuffed dragon, that would take up most of your lot, or whatever size it is on the lot.
Well, again, yes, it would
Yeah.
only be for
But
those
but the,
people who had keeper castle lots, absolutely.
yeah,
Or you
yeah.
can put them in your
Or a
basements and
town lot.
dungeons.
Yeah.
Basements and dungeons,
Yeah.
just about anybody can get a dungeon underneath a row lot that's big enough to hold those statues or those taxidermies. You know, I don't see why that wouldn't be something you would want to think of. Uh, Now, of course, we know with size, size doesn't actually do what it's supposed to be because the length of this shark should be 4+ meters, and we know that that's not actually 4+ meters, or maybe it's
Well, I
four
mean,
plus feet.
that is the Shroud logic as far as weight sizes go, where
Yeah,
we don't know these things and they don't make sense.
yeah. But how cool would it be to have this polar bear standing up, mounted
Yeah,
instead of laid out
in
like
the
a
corner.
rug? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Just standing, standing in a corner over here or something like that.
it's like growl. So
Yeah.
why do you have a hot tub indoors? Aren't you afraid of Legionnaire's disease?
No, it's shroud magic, man. Yeah,
Oh, shroud diseases.
yeah,
We killed the plague
yeah.
because someone couldn't figure out the plague logic.
Because it's right next to the birthday cake that it won't melt with all that steam coming up.
It's the fondant on it.
Let's see. The birthday cake do anything? Uh, doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, I did get something. I got cupcakes from that.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's because they made it so that way it will give out on everybody's birthday now.
It's not supposed to. It's only supposed to give out during Lord British's birthday, but yeah, I got
Shroud
cupcakes.
logic, man. Shroud
Yeah.
logic.
Let's see, how many cupcakes did I just get? I didn't realize, let's see,
Shroud logic. That thing is supposed to give out cake pieces, yet it gives out cupcakes.
so
And it counts as a light source on the lot.
this is interesting. Hold on. This is real interesting. Hold on. Really? Did I get all that? Get over here. You're gonna
Yes.
die when you see this. I'm trying to get this so I can drag it over here a little bit better. And there we go.
What are you trying to share with me?
Yeah, this came out of 2 cakes.
Well, trade window.
Yeah, no, it's screenshot.
Oh, the fuck?
Yeah. Fireworks, fireworks, blue rockets. Then I got cupcake, lattice cupcake, rosette cupcake, swirl cupcake.
From 2017, 2016.
Yeah. So I got 4 different cupcakes from each one. So do we have those 4 over here? Is that what these are?
So now I got to go find my cake.
lattice, rosette, rosette. Yeah.
Da, 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 da. Where is my Lord British birthday cakes?
And then fireworks. I didn't know we got fireworks.
And of course, you know who can't place it? Me,
Why can't you place it?
because light source.
Oh, too many light sources on this property?
That's fucking hilarious.
Really? Are we that far gone on this for light sources?
Yes.
No,
Well, remember,
you
I
have
mean,
2 slots
the
available.
the 2022. Well, this takes up more than I. I had to drop my menorah and other thing that I had on. I had the menorah up on. Where is my menorah? Um,
Oh, there's another one over here, but this, how many
yeah.
light sources does that take up? That should only
Well,
take
I
up one
mean,
light source.
I just placed two. So the menorah I can't place, and then I also took a lamp down.
But you still have
So if
22 of 24, according to the.
yeah, well, I can't place it. It gives me red, 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 red. Well, you have to look at the outdoor deco.
I am 22 of 24 external lights. We don't have any indoor deco on this lot.
I'm aware. So no, it's 0 of 180. Oh wait, sorry. 24 of 24 external
I,
lights placed.
I'm only seeing 22 of 24. Maybe I have to close it and do it again. So
Shroud math it.
no, see, mine says 22 of 24. Very odd. I mean, I'm just doing it again here. Here's what I just, or for some reason it's not refreshing for me, but mine
Yeah.
says 22 of 24 even after closing it and reopening it, which is really weird.
I don't know.
So did you get cupcakes and fireworks?
Something.
Something like that.
I got the same things you did, but it's like cupcakes and fireworks.
I didn't know we got fireworks out of a cake.
Yeah, because when is
Yeah.
Lord British's birthday? July.
July.
Shroud logic, dude. Shroud logic. The thing that defies all
But you know it
common sense.
doesn't defy logic.
The fact that it is nearly time for us to pull some giveaways and sit there and say that Cosmo DJ is getting another streamer bundle from me.
Very cool.
There's already the one from yesterday is in your mailbox. So
Jack actually
two
did
pieces
pull
now.
some giveaways yesterday.
Yes, I did actually. I did pull the giveaways. I just forgot to obviously do my
live stream. Yeah. As I
whoops.
close mine. And Morgan, you are going to be the winner of my streamer bundle. So let's go ahead and get Morgan his streamer bundle.
Andrea, kill on sites, getting a copy of Paleon or Pale On, or Let's see. There's a few other ways that we could pronounce that, but that is a $10 game. You can figure out how to pronounce it yourself. Da, 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 da.
There you go, Morgan. You are a wiener.
Yes.
And then we are going to close the final giveaway of the day. Pick ourselves a wiener. And Vovan VV. Vovan VV. Let's see what we've got for you today. Oh, that's interesting. Light Fairy Tale Episode 1, which came up under yesterday's last pick of a Light Fairy Tale Episode 2. Would have been nice if they came up together and I could have given them away together. Yeah, but he's got Light Fairy Tale Episode 1. And Light Fairy Tale Episode 1 is $9.99. $10 going out to Vovan. So congratulations, Vovan. There is your game key, and you're quite welcome. And of course, gotta say thank you to all you good folks who join us here each and every day, because without you guys and gals, we couldn't do what we do. Actually, we could. We'd just do it like we did for the first 6 months and talk to ourselves and the wall, but, you know, that is what it is.
The wall is where it's at.
That's right. But meanwhile, we will be back with more or less tomorrow, right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
Lomi is lurking someplace, and we
He's out of here.
NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.